Hello, Elle. How are you?
Hi, I'm great.
My first question is, what's your favorite scene in the movie?
Wow, probably the funnest one to film was when I got to be a zombie and got to put all the makeup on. I loved coming in the mornings and getting all the blood, and
Okay.
it was very fun.
I like it when you play out the zombie part after Joe told you.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that was
very
great.
fun.
Yeah. And then the chemistry between you, your character and Joe, that was, so believable.
Yeah.
It seems to me like, like a little Romeo and Juliet scene. I don't know. I mean, did it feel like that for you?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, like on screen, there was sort of that forbidden love as well because, their parents didn't like each other and we weren't supposed to be hanging out together, but off screen we were just all,
Goofing
buddies.
around.
Yeah, goofing around for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because, I guess another scene, the first scene when you roll into the film, you roll up in the car.
Yeah.
Do you really drive? Did you drive?
It would have been illegal for me to drive, so I didn't, but there was a lady that was actually underneath me, and she was steering and putting, like, the gas and everything, so I was just up there, faking, yeah.
Okay. Well, it looked real.
Yeah, magic of
Do
movies.
you drive now?
No, I'm only 13, so 3 years.
Oh, okay.
But my sister drives. She just got her license.
Okay, talking about your sister.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to JJ before, and he said the first time he saw you was on War of the World when you came onto that set, and he said you were 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
Did you remember him then?
I didn't remember him. I met Steven.
Okay.
And I remember going on the set of War of the Worlds, but I was so little I don't really remember much. But my sister was 12 when she did that movie, and then I was 12 when I did Super 8. And that was with Steven too, so that was really cool to have that.
Great.
Yeah.
And I mean, how did you get the part? Did you get a call? Did you audition? How do you?
Yeah. Well, I first met with JJ, and I had no idea what the project was because it was so secret.
Okay.
And I met with him. He said he was doing a movie and it had a girl in it, and that was about it. And then 2 months later, he called me back to audition with all the boys. So we all auditioned together, and I think he wanted to see us with each other. And then a couple weeks after that, he called me personally. He called each one of us personally and told us that we got the part. Okay. And that was such a surprise. I remember my mom handing me the phone, and he was saying, "Hi, this is JJ," and I really couldn't believe it. And he said that he would love for me to be a part of his film.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, your performance, I guess my favorite scene is the scene when you watch the Super 8 movie of the mother of Joe.
Yeah.
How did you prepare for that scene? It was so believable. I thought it was like a one-take kind of thing, right? Was it?
Yeah, it was definitely, JJ, we talked about it for sure. We had a lot of rehearsals beforehand, but, just reading the script and getting to know my character, Alice, I think that's sort of how it happens. I just put myself in her place, and she's a very, complex character as well. So, and then it sort of just comes.
That was awesome. That was so real.
Thank you.
Yeah. In the movie, there was this, JJ called it a creature, but, I mean, when you were playing on set, did you get to look at this creature, or was it pretending?
Yeah, we had no idea what it was going to look like. I mean, we didn't even know what it was. He kept it totally a secret from us. So, for sure. And it was, when we were doing all those scenes, it was mostly green screen work, so we had to react and imagine things that weren't actually happening. Okay.
You look at, like, anything?
Yeah, mostly they had, probably a pole, and they had tape on it, and that was it.
Okay, like a tennis ball, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, that was so funny. Now, I mean, you're 13, and you have this leading role in a, J.J. Steven Spielberg movie. Is that like, how's it living like most girls' dream? How is it?
Yeah, it's definitely super exciting, and I mean, I go to regular school. I have all my regular friends, and then I also do movies as well. So it's fun to have those two different aspects of life, and fun to go do movies and then sort of come home to your regular everyday life as well. So.
How did your friend react? I mean, like...
Yeah, well, I couldn't really tell them that I even got this movie for a while because it was so secret. And then finally, I could say that I was in Super 8, but I couldn't tell them what it was about. So I think finally they're starting to realize what it actually was.
Okay, wow, wow. And there's something in this film that I thought was very intriguing, is the short film within the film.
Yes.
You know, I thought that film was just as enjoyable as any scene in the film.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, how was it like to play those scenes? Because you have to separate, you know, you have to play the actor, right?
Right. It's funny because The Case, as it's called, which is the short film at the end, we actually made that. We wrote it.
Okay.
JJ said we had one guideline. It had to be a zombie movie, but we wrote all the lines, all the stage directions, and we set up all the shots, everything. They had a Super 8 camera there filming us as well.
So JJ didn't write it. You guys did.
We did.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he gave us little assignments, and he would say, "Oh, can you write this scene and that scene?" And we'd write it down, and we'd give it to him, and he would, great, that's good. He'd check it off, and we'd film it.
Future filmmakers, right? Now. All right. Can I ask you to just say something to our Vietnamese audience?
Hi, I'm Elle Fanning, and I hope you go see my new movie, Super 8.